Hi, I'm Sarah. We're here with Miss Chloe, who is a third grade student, and today we will be doing an experiment, egg and water experiment. So we're going to start off by giving my expectations of the student. My expectations are that the student will follow directions, the student will try their best not to make a mess, and the student will stay focused on the task. So the first thing is to state the problem. Okay, so our experiment is going to be over. Does an egg float or sink in plain water, or does an egg float or sink in salt water? Okay, so next, we need to gather information. So, will it float in one, and will it sink in one? Why would it sink in one and float in the other? We will need eggs, salt water, and plain water to see. Our next step is to develop a hypothesis. I'll put an egg into 1 cup of plain water, and in another cup, I put an egg into a cup of salt water. What do you predict will happen?
One's gonna float and one's not gonna float.
Okay, which one do you think it's gonna float in? The plain water or the salt water?
Salt water?
Okay, we will see. So next, we need to design our experiment. The materials that we need for each group are 2 of the same size cups, 2 cups of water. We have 1 cup of water in each of these. 2 of the same size eggs, which we have right here. A bowl filled with salt, a measuring spoon, a spoon to stir, a thermometer, and paper towels. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is to measure the water, or to measure the temperature of the water. So you go ahead and you stick the thermometer into each cup and tell me what the temperature is of each one.
24 is in this one.
74.
74 is in this one, and 74 is in this one.
Okay, you can lay the thermometer down. Okay, so now you're going to pour the water into each of the cups. Good job. Okay, so next thing, you're going to grab one of the eggs and drop it into one of the cups of water. What did the egg do?
Sink.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Alright. So the next thing you're going to do is measure out 4 tablespoons of salt and pour it into your other cup. And you can use that spoon if you need to put it in there. Fill it up all the way. You're fine, take your time. Now dump it in. Okay, do 3 more. Okay, now you can take this spoon and stir it up. So what do you think might happen in this cup?
It's gonna float.
You think? Okay.
Is that enough?
Okay, yeah. You can lay your spoon down. Go ahead and drop your other egg down into it. What did it do?
It floated. It's floating.
Did you get a good? Okay. So now we're going to record and compare our data. So what did you observe happen? What happened with the 2 cups?
So one of them sunk and one of them floated.
Yeah. And it floated in which water?
The salt water.
Okay. So if we had other groups, at this time we would compare and communicate our results with our other groups. So now we will form a conclusion. Why do you think that this one floated in the salt water?
Because the salt is holding it up.
Yeah, the salt water is denser. It adds more mass, so it holds it. It makes it float better. What do you think happened in the cup with the egg and the plain water?
It didn't float because there's nothing to hold it up.
Okay, yeah, there's no salt in that one. It's not as dense, so it sunk. And so what happened in the cup with the egg and the salt water is the salt was added, so it made it denser to float. So why do you think these results occurred? The salt? Yeah, we kind of already covered that. Okay, so now we're going to apply the results to a real life situation. What else do you know about salt water? Where else do you see salt water?
In the ocean?
Yeah, in the ocean. So, do you think our bodies could float better in the ocean or in a swimming pool?
Ocean?
Yeah, because of what we just did. The egg floated better in the salt water. Okay, so that is our experiment over the egg in the water. Thank you.